Board meeting of September 17th, 2013 at 7 PM. If we could all stand to pledge allegiance, please. I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Mr. Chair, if I may, before we get started, I'd ask if we might have a moment of silence and in your own little way, just send out the prayers to all those people in DC that have lost loved ones on another senseless act of violence in our country. Thank you.
All right, under new business tonight, we have a sign permit, green photography, 90A Main Street.
Mr. Allegrini's here from Sign by Design, and this is Nancy Green. Nancy Green, she had a home occupation up on South Main Street, and she's moving into, I guess it used to be the old Bridgewater Savings, and then it was
Mutual.
Mutual, okay. And I'll let Mr. Allegrini, he's been here before, he knows the drill. And he's sick.
Yeah. This is the material we need to change.
Oh, good, I've seen it.
Material.
Good evening, Mr. Chair, Planning Board. We're proposing to replace an existing sign on the roof of the building of 90A Main Street. It's currently an internally lit sign that's with aluminum and metal bracing that's, after inspection of it, it's falling apart. So we're proposing to replace it with a 1.5 thick, 2 foot tall, 16 foot long PVC sign with external lighting. So we're not changing the size or any of the, we're gonna use the current bracketry that's up there, that's still good. And we're just gonna clean it up, and as you can see, the before and after pictures are pretty dramatic. It's gonna clean that up, and I don't know if you guys have been by there, but Nancy's done a great job. She replaced the fence, the landscaping. It's real, the building looks nice. It's been an eyesore in the middle of the parking lot for quite a while. We're gonna use some gooseneck lighting. That light is gonna be white, not black. We just put it there for art purposes, so you guys could see it. So, any questions, I'd be glad to answer them.
Square footage?
Well, if you see, through the chair, this is a grandfathered sign.
Okay.
The sign's there.
Yep.
He's just replacing, so the size is grandfathered.
So we'll have a new sign. How many gooseneck lights are you gonna have on this?
We're proposing 3 right now. I'm waiting. I sent all my stuff off to somebody that's a little higher pay grade than me, and the lighting factory's gonna figure it out if we need 2 or 3.
You mean an electrician?
No, we don't, come on, don't be that good to Willie.
That's beyond our grade. You probably need 3.
I think we need 3. Yeah.
Is that the only sign she's doing?
To my knowledge, yes.
No front, all right.
Yeah, no, I don't think we have anything else. We don't have anything else for her right at the moment.
Okay.
Well, when you're done deliberating, I think Chad is onto something. You may want to somehow, we can write in the approval that if she wants to put a 2 square foot slot sign on the front, that she just needs to submit it or something. You don't want her to go through another application just for that. I bet you she's not thinking about that.
Is there a marquee out there?
Yes.
I think
There is a
yeah.
marquee out there.
There is, absolutely.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you might want
So
to run
you-
the fire.
Just that she submits for the file or something
Right.
like that. It'd be ridiculous to have her come back in.
Yeah.
No, the sign looks great, and certainly will be a big improvement over the old one.
Yeah, if you guys, seriously, if you guys get a chance, stop in and see her. She's done a beautiful job inside of it, outside of it. what an asset to that parking lot.
Through you, Mr. Chair. Peter, is the structure still in pretty good shape?
It,
for the sign?
the structure, Willie's in very good shape.
Okay.
The inner, you can't see it from here, but right below that bottom lamp, on the, if you're looking at, on the right side, it's pretty rotted under there, and I don't know why. I don't know if they got a bunch of water collection in that area or not, but that brace on that particular sign is rotted, but the stuff that's on the building is still really in good shape and secure. We'll be replacing the hardware on it, but that's about it.
I'm all set. I think it looks great.
Yeah.
She has done a nice job down there. It looks beautiful.
Yeah, Leah did a nice job designing the sign too.
All right, do we have a motion to?
Make a motion to approve the sign for green photography at 90A Main Street as presented with a electrical permit, probably a building permit, you think?
Maybe, do you know?
I don't know.
Just in case you need it. But I'm not sure if he's gonna need it,
And then
but
if-
the structure's already included,
Yeah.
and to include
Marquee.
the marquee sign for her, just 2 square feet, she'd have to submit it, just a copy of it to us. That's my motion.
Have a motion and second?
Second.
Those in favor?
Aye.
That's unanimous.
Pete, can I ask you, could you send me electronically the photos you did here?
Absolutely.
I'd like to put them on my Facebook promoting Carver businesses,
Okay,
and
yep.
I can put it on.
Yeah, I'll send you a picture when it's done, actually. This is just kind of mocked up.
Well, even this will help.
Okay,
Okay.
all right. Thanks, guys. Have a
Thanks,
great night.
We'll
What
have
about
this
all that,
done
Pete?
by tomorrow? Noon tomorrow.
Thanks.
Jet lag?
Second.
Is that what it is, Kathy?
Yeah, too bad she didn't show up to
Promoter.
promote a business. I mean,
I should say Nancy's been very active up until the last couple months in our business roundtable. She's a great asset. She knows what she's doing. I'm very happy she's doing
Wedding
this.
season too.
What's that?
It's wedding season too.
Yeah, and that's a great place for her, just great.
so she does wedding photography and
Schools, you name it.
Schools, yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
it'll be nice to have that building occupied. All right, we have, under new business, consideration for endorsement, Form A, Meeting House Road Lane.
We have Frank Westgate, who's the surveyor. Do we have the plans for them, Kath? If you recall, at the last meeting, I kind of went through this. I went through the history of Meeting House Road and some of the Form As that, or one Form A that was granted. There is a certificate in the file from the town clerk stating that this is a public way, though not accepted. I don't know if you've had a chance to go up there, but it's in pretty good shape. I mean, they did all the conditions that the planning board put back in, I don't know, 97 on it. So I didn't get any other questions from anybody, but Frank's here and ready to answer.
If you could tell us a little bit about this, was it one parcel and you divided it up into so many lots?
My name is Frank Westgate. I did the survey and the plan work on this. It's a Form A plan, pretty cut and dried. I don't know. I'll answer any questions, and can you repeat that question, please?
Okay, so you have parcel A, parcel B, and parcel C. Those were the 3 parcels that made the one that you're subdividing. I see Joseph Ferrera here and John and Mary Realty Trust.
That's
So-
correct.
So A, B, and C were at one time just one lot.
You're right. You're right. There were 2 parcels being combined and divided into 3 lots. two of them
okay.
building lots and one a remaining parcel containing the bog.
You can see the faint line that shows the existing parcel, two parcels. Will, you see it dissect it right up going north? So it's two parcels today, and he's technically actually going, the right-of-way will stay there too, but it's gonna be,
So are these gonna be building lots, or,
absolutely,
and they have access to and frontage to each lot?
yes, easily.
So you have B, N, A. And what's the frontage to C?
C is, a cranberry
Oh,
bog.
just the cranberry bog, okay, so you don't, so it'd just be parcel A and parcel B that would be building lots. All right,
I'm all set with Mr. Chair. It's pretty cut and dry.
the only thing that I don't see here that I would like to see is some sort of monumentation. It doesn't show any type of bounds. I mean, how would somebody trace these property lines out in the field?
I didn't study your bylaws on this. Do you have one that calls for monuments?
Probably. I didn't study it either.
I mean, that's the only thing that I would like to see.
Are they out there, Frank?
There are monuments in Main Street, and this is tied into Main Street. And then there are previous plans that show monuments.
Okay, so you do show a monument on Main Street.
Right.
All right.
I see it.
Yeah, it's a county layout, it's pretty well monumented. And there are other plans to the west of us that are that show monuments. So if, with enough research, you could retrace this whole thing from them. But we do have stakes in the ground and iron rods all over the place.
Oh, you do? It would be nice if it would be noted on the plan, but generally, when I drew up plans like this, I would usually put in 3 monuments, or, if I said iron rods or stakes or something like that, I would note it on the plan. But,
I should have known that, Mr. Chair, and we, the deal is this, if I may, as you know, you got 20 days, clock's ticking, and I don't think that's reason enough to deny endorsement.
right.
Perhaps Frank could resubmit a plan.
What about if if we can get this, at least the vote on this, if I can submit a revised plan before you sign it, it'll show monuments. What I could do is show monuments to
fine.
be set. All right, I wouldn't have time to
That
put
would
them
be
in.
fine, too.
That'd be great.
Yeah.
And then I could get 3 of them to sign it very easily, they're always in. Very good solution.
I'd like
Make
to
sure you
make
give
a
me a
motion to
Mylar.
endorse the Form A as presented with the revised drawings showing the markers that you're asking for.
So we have a motion, we have a second.
I'll second that.
Have a second. Those in favor?
Aye.
So don't sign anything, Frank, if you can give me that tomorrow even, I can get it. Couple
Tomorrow, maybe, but
Thursday.
certainly Thursday. Are you in
Okay.
on Thursday?
Yeah. Thanks, Frank.
Do that. Thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We had to get through a few things, didn't we, Frank? You and I.
Have a good one.
Thank you.
I'm trying to lighten it up here. Kathy's here.
Okay, other business. Planning board notes.
Mr. Chair, if I may, just like to thank everybody that came out and participated at the grand opening of YPAC down in South Carver, a former Ben Ellis school. It was a great turnout. It really showed the need in the town for a place for the kids to go. We had a ton of children there. It was awesome. And it was very well done. So I just want to say thank you to everybody for that and let you know that we're moving forward on that and hopefully open up soon and have the kids in.
One question, I don't know anything, I'll need the linen. I'll need the Mylar.
Oh, you need it back? That's right, you're all,
Okay.
so give me 5 copies and the Mylar
Only
back.
5 this time.
Yep.
Okay, thanks.
6, Kathy says 6.
6, you got
There
it.
you go.
Thank you.
Anybody else have anything to say? I would just say that, just like to say that I thought that the meeting went well at Edaville Railroad, and we had the police department there, we had emergency, fire and emergency departments there, and I think everything was, we went through over most of the issues, and I think looking forward to the next meeting with the residents on the 27th?
23rd.
23rd, on the 23rd, Tuesday, the 23rd, at 5. And then hopefully we'll be able to get a lot of their questions answered. And I think the police and the fire department will be there too, so we'll hopefully have all the other departments there so they can answer, and the highway department,
DPW.
DPW.
It was nice to see John Woods out there to answer any questions. It'll be good if he's out there for that, to answer the drainage issues and stuff like that for the neighbors.
I know that the neighbors had a lot of drainage issues, and unfortunately, well, the way things are going, the catch basins are covered now because of the construction, so it's gonna, it's a work in progress, and pretty soon there's, when it's fully constructed, we'll have a berm up against the road, a grass strip, a sidewalk, and so, and the catch basins will be opened to catch water from the parking area. And all those basins are connected together, so they do have a runoff. So, but that may not be evident right now because it's still under construction. So that went well, so we'll go on to our next meeting with the residents. Anybody else? All right, we'll go to planners' notes.
I only have 2 things. One is, if you've not gone to North Main Street, Norfolk Power has started construction, the equipment's out there, so that's good news. And lastly, if Rose Marie was here, she'd tell you that the marijuana subcommittee has adopted a draft bylaw, and I made some changes they wanted, and I'd like to schedule it at one of your meetings to have informal presentation to you and invite the bylaw committee here, because hopefully with your endorsement, we can bring this to Springtown meeting. But they went through it pretty quick. It's not that controversial, but we found a good locations for it, good bylaws, some questions we had to get answered. Public safety was very helpful, so. So probably not October 1st, but probably the 16th, I'll bring that in. I'll talk to Rosemary, I'm not sure exactly when she wants to do it.
All right, thank you, Jack. Do you have the approval of minutes for September 3rd, 2013?
No, you don't,
We don't.
and it should say September 3rd, but they're not done yet. Kathy was on vacation, I just
Oh.
printed them out, she hadn't finished them.
Okay.
I was in a panic today. I did not think Kathy would come back today.
Fresh from Arizona, and she shows up. You're a
And
trooper.
I even had Will bring a recorder with him in case. That's, but they're not ready for you.
All right, so we'll table that for the next meeting. Do we have correspondence?
So one thing in correspondence, and I really like if you guys could take this home, actually take it out of your packet and take it home.
Can you
This
send it
is-
to me electronically,
And I will
please?
send it to you electronically. This is the ZBA decision to
Yep.
uphold the cease and desist on Purchase Street. And obviously, it's originated through the planning board, and obviously is very controversial, but I think, I don't know where this is going, I have no idea where this is going. But you may be subpoenaed, I don't know, who knows? But it's there and you should read it, you should read it. I'll make no judgments other than that, you should read it. So I'm gonna encourage you to actually take it home, and I'll tomorrow email it to the board.
Okay, great, thank you.
That's it?
Gee, so we're down to adjournment.
Motion to adjourn.
Have a motion, have a second?
Second.
Motion and a second, those in favor?
Aye. Thank